Hey Slayers, Owen Oslaywe here and welcome
Back?
to my YouTube channel. If you're a new viewer, thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. That would really help me so much and I really appreciate it. If you're a returning subscriber,
Sister, what up? No shade.
today we're doing part 2 of our brow series. We're going to be doing Instagram brow. You know, that's the Ronald McDonald brow that we're talking about today. Are you ready? Because I am. Let's get started. So unlike part 1 of the series where we're doing a natural brow, when we're doing the Instagram brow, we want to clean our brow first. That is step 1, that is first and foremost, that is rule number 1.
Period.
So to clean my brows, this is what I like to use. I like to use one of these little beauty store, $1.99 moment, little knife, you know. Your local beauty supply, it's like 99 cents or at the most $1.99. If it's more than that, call your lawyer. Or dial 911 because they are you in that raw. So I'm gonna just take a spoolie and I'm gonna brush my brows up. So this is for starters because I'm also gonna go in with a tweezer. Y'all know what I give. I find it easier with this because it's very good for just starting off and kind of creating that shape that you want to have. You can either follow your natural shape or you can give yourself a lift. So I'm gonna brush the hair up again on this side. You almost try to shave without doing it and I was in for a
Sterngagation.
Red flag.
We're going to pluck those outlying hairs because unlike natural brow, when you're doing your Instagram brow, you do not want any of those outlying hairs. I was really plucking. Okay, we are ready to begin. Step 1, product. So I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Brow Pomade in shade Chocolate. Oh my god, I'm telling you, wearing glasses and having to take them off when doing my videos
It was so tacky and so ghetto and so beyond me. I can't see anything.
So we're going to be using the Anastasia Brow Tool and we're going to be using our Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. What I like to do to my pomade is actually spray a little bit of setting spray in it just to give it a little bit of moisture. And as you can see, I've had it for a while because it's really like almost finished. So just giving it a little bit of freshness right before I dive in. So the trick to doing this is to stay as true as possible to your natural brow line so that you don't end up with really thick Sharpie brows, for lack of better words. So just like I showed you guys in my contouring video, we're going to be taking this brow tool from the higher point of the brush and that's going to be what leads us. And we're going to take it point first and we're going to start from the beginning of our brow and we're going to start to sketch in the bottom part of our brow right there. So we are pulling, so we are just creating a line. That's step 1. So we're going to start at the bottom and we're going to pull it. I like to keep a lighter hand at the front because I don't want my brows to be very Sharpie-like and thick and blocky. So I keep a lighter hand in the front and then as I get towards the back, I start to put a little bit more pressure on the brush. So you'll notice I'm keeping true to my natural line. So when we just pluck all the excess hair and we're just doing that. I like to drag it out a little bit and kind of fade it so that I can really have a sharp end point on my brow. As I'm doing my brows, I like to brush the hairs up just to keep everything in place. So after you do that, you're gonna start right at the higher point, like right at the corner of your eyebrow, and you're gonna start to sketch that in right there. I like to start right there and then connect that point. A personal hack of mine for really achieving that like fine point, like clean brow is for you to take the brush and just drag it through the middle and out, and then that's how you get that like faded point. And then when you clean up with your concealer, it further adds to the cleanliness of it all, the full story. So now we're gonna go towards the top of the brow and we're gonna close that up as well. Taking a little bit more product and we're gonna now fill in the literal brow. Remember to brush the hair up just so you can keep everything in place and where it belongs. So when you get to the front, you want to keep a lighter hand. You like just kind of lighten your approach when you get to the front, and then as you go back again, just go in.
Go in, go in, go in, go, 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 go in, go in. Block me.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh, I'm already living.
So after we filled in our brow, we're gonna go in with concealer. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Studio Face concealer, and I'm gonna go in with my 195 MAC concealer brush as well to have that lighter, more clean underbrow. Take a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. And with the product on my brush, the MAC, I'm gonna dip ever so gently into a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape, and then I'm gonna start right at the brow bone point, and I'm going to begin to sketch that line out at the bottom of my brow. This part you need to be very meticulous and careful for because you don't want to mess it up. This will either this has the potential to make or break your look. This is cleaning your brow up. So you want to make sure that you're really taking your time and doing that well. After we do that, I'm going to start to clean the top of my brow. So concealer, when you're doing your Instagram brow, is literally like your magic erase tool. So once you achieve the shape that you really want your brows to look like, once you're satisfied with the edges, we're gonna go in with a beauty blender. I'm gonna put some setting spray on it, just to moisten the beauty blender a little bit, and now we're gonna start to blend that in. So when you're blending, you want to firmly push into the skin and try not to tug at the skin so that you don't make a mess. And not adding any more product, I'm just going to focus on the front of my brow a little bit and just bring in a little bit more color there. I like to use my Teardrop Beauty Blender once more because I have this flat edge, so I like to take it and just kind of push, just kind of take that Beauty Blender and pull upwards. I'm going to take my tweezer again, and if I see any outlying hairs, I'm just gonna start to eliminate them because
no.
So I'm gonna take my Anastasia brow tool again, and I'm going to just run it right through the middle of my tail to give my brow a sharper finish. Alright, so we're all done with brow number 1. I'm gonna quickly do the other brow off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, Slayer, so both brows are now done and drawn in and concealed, and I'm living. Honestly speaking, I haven't done my brows like this in a hot minute. So I'm gonna fix my nose contour real quick because as you can see, it's been a little bit compromised by the brow action that went on. I mean, they say brows are sisters and not twins, but I feel like I did a damn good job of making them identical. Not even fraternal. Identical. You know what? We could go with fraternal. Let's not drag it, but in my head, they're still identical. I'm being humble. I'm a mess. I'm really giving you Hollister Bird right now. Like, do you understand? So both of our brows are complete now, and we put on our highlight. Like, stunning. We love it. So with that being said, we've reached the end of part 2 of our brow series today. Today we learned how to do our Instagram Ronald McDonald brow, and we love. So if you take 3 things away from this video, I want them to be these 3 things. So the first thing being that you don't want to be too heavy-handed on the front of your brow so that you don't end up with a Sharpie looking brow in the end of it. Number 2 being that don't be afraid to go a little bit out of bounds. You don't have to be so perfect when you're applying the brow pomade and sketching in your brow, because number 3, your concealer is your magic erase tool. It'll fix all those mistakes, and then boom, just a little blending, okay? So alright guys, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also share it with 5 people who you think would like really enjoy this content and would just Lord, okay?
Ministry.
And in conclusion, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell so that you get a notification each time that I upload a new video to YouTube. Thank you guys so much for being here with me, and remember, until I see you in the next one, slay always and slay always. Bye guys. Hey Slayers, a last message real quickly before we sign off. We've reached 100 subscribers. Amazing. I'm so excited for everything that is to come. This is our first 100, and I just couldn't be more thrilled, honestly. To celebrate our first 100, I'm gonna be doing a $100 giveaway. All you have to do to enter is really simple. Just these 3 things. You have to follow me on Instagram, be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and then lastly, comment this emoji right here in the comment section. So I'll be looking out for everybody's comments. I'll be sharing this information on my Instagram as well as my Facebook and Twitter and all my other medias. Everything is linked down below. And it will be chosen randomly, and once the winner is been chosen, I'll be DMing that person specifically, and then also asking for proof, just so that we can all be on the same page and make sure that, you know,
it is done right.
Just thank you one last time again, you guys. I really am so thankful for everyone that is here. The first 100, the original girls. See you in the next one, and until then, slay always and always. Bye bye.